When you abandon the narcissist, what will happen? What should you do? Individuals with narcissistic personality disorder tend to abruptly leave their partners and family without any prior warning. Despite this, many people fail to grasp the emotional turmoil that comes with being abandoned by a narcissist and their reasons for acting this way. To provide insight on how to cope with this, here are a few things that typically occur during a narcissistic abandonment. Firstly, the narcissist will implore you to stay. The initial reaction of a narcissist during abandonment is to plead with you to remain. They will appeal to your emotions and beg you to reconsider by professing their love for you, how much they require your presence, and apologizing for their actions. They may even vow to change their behavior and become a better partner. Narcissists often make insincere apologies and promises to lure you back into their web of manipulation. By doing so, they can continue to inflict harm on you for as long as possible. The best course of action is to swiftly and permanently depart from the situation. If you delay even a bit, the narcissist will only become more attached to you, exacerbating the situation. Secondly, the narcissist will employ guilt trips. Narcissists are adept at manipulating others and utilize this skill to get what they want. They may blame you for their behavior or try to convince you that the relationship was doomed from the start. They may assert that if you do not want to continue the relationship, it is your fault for hurting them and damaging their self-esteem. The narcissist may strive to make you feel guilty for wanting to terminate the relationship. By doing so, they attempt to absolve themselves of any responsibility for abandoning someone else. They may also accuse you of being selfish and uncaring, and imply that something is wrong with you for not wanting to take them back. In an effort to make themselves appear superior while belittling their victims, narcissists will use a variety of manipulative tactics. One such tactic is hoovering, which involves attempting to reconnect with the victim after the narcissist has abandoned them. The narcissist will try to convince the victim that everything is fine and that they never intended to cause harm. However, once the victim has been drawn back in, the narcissist will once again disappear. Narcissists have an insatiable need for attention and validation, and will use any opportunity to obtain what they desire. Another tactic they may use is making threats. Narcissists are skilled at coercion and manipulation, and will say or do anything to get what they want. They may threaten to harm themselves or others, or to leave the victim if they do not comply with their wishes. However, it is important to remember that these threats are often empty and are used solely to maintain control over the victim. Harassment is another tactic commonly used by narcissists. They will do anything in their power to keep the victim from leaving, including making repeated phone calls, sending countless emails or text messages, or showing up uninvited at the victim's home. They may also try to shift the blame for the breakup onto the victim in an effort to make them feel guilty and more likely to return to the narcissist's control. Narcissistic individuals are reluctant to surrender control. Consequently, when they engage in harassing behavior, they will attempt to re-enter your life. By doing so, the narcissist is able to preserve their image while they pursue new sources of attention. It also enables them to continue their psychological abuse of their victims, even after they have physically departed from their lives. In the sixth step, the narcissist will make promises to alter their behavior. This can be a particularly challenging stage, since you may want to believe their words. The narcissist will create excuses for their conduct, such as, "I was upset because my boss yelled at me," or "I had a bad day at work and forgot to call you back." They may even place the blame on you, stating, "You were so mean to me last night. I couldn't help but be rude to you." The narcissist will try to persuade you that they regret their actions and are willing to make amends. This is one of their most powerful tactics, since it makes them appear as victims of circumstances rather than being responsible for their actions. In the 7th step, the narcissist will attempt to convince you that leaving was a mistake. The initial step in the narcissistic abandonment cycle is always an effort to win back the person they have abandoned. They will attempt to make you feel guilty for leaving by saying things like, "I don't want to talk about it," or "You just don't understand how much pain I have been in." The best approach in this situation is to recognize this as a manipulation tactic rather than an honest attempt to repair the relationship. This is all part of their plan to lure you back into a relationship with them so they can continue to exploit you until there is nothing left of you. In the 8th step, the narcissist will spread negative rumors about you during the abandonment process. They will spread these rumors to everyone they know. They will inform their acquaintances that you are unstable and hazardous, warning them against ever conversing with you. The narcissist may also threaten to involve law enforcement if someone tries to assist you or offer support. This is done to maintain your position and ensure that you do not get too close to anyone else or find love. Furthermore, the narcissist will not attempt to make you appear unfavorable in front of everyone. Instead, they will disseminate rumors, gossip, and lies about you to anyone who will listen. That is why you should inform people that you are terminating the relationship and refrain from discussing it with the narcissist any longer. You must distance yourself from their influence as much as possible, so they cannot continue to harm you through their words or deeds. Number 9, the narcissist will still attempt to portray themselves as the victim in a last-ditch attempt to retain the upper hand. The narcissist will act innocent and pretend to have been mistreated. They will inform you that you abandoned them and use every trick at their disposal to make you feel guilty about it. The narcissist will try to depict themselves as the victim because they do not want to take responsibility for their actions or be held accountable. Often, they will accuse you of being cruel or heartless. They may even assert that you are the one who needs help. This is a tactic that they use to elicit sympathy from others by portraying themselves as the victim. Number 10. The narcissist will demand more from you. Narcissists have a tendency to use people and abandon them when they are no longer useful. This can occur in both romantic relationships and friendships. The narcissist's constant need for attention and control will intensify as they sense their power slipping away. They will start to demand more of your time, money, and other resources because their relationship with you is deteriorating or over. The narcissist will claim that you are not giving them enough love or attention, even though they have never been content with anything you have done for them. If it will make them happy, you should give them what they want. However, there are more effective steps that you can take. The first action is to distance yourself from the narcissist. Abandonment can be a traumatic experience for anyone, but it can have severe consequences for those in a narcissistic relationship. This is because narcissists are often created by previous experiences of trauma and rejection. To cope with narcissistic abandonment, it is essential to acknowledge the situation and take steps to protect yourself as much as possible. Moving on is crucial to healing and establishing healthy relationships. We would appreciate hearing your thoughts in the comments section below, and please show your support by liking this video and subscribing to our channel. We also offering one-on-one counseling sessions for only $1 to get started, and you can find the link to sign up in the description below.
Hello everybody, thank you for watching this video. I hope you all get a valuable lesson from all of our explanation. Okay, thank you, bye bye.